Way brings to the table, it's actually a tool. It's bringing different attributes to a person. What do you bring to SICK? What can you bring to SICK?
I mean, teamwork is so important to me. Trust is so important to me.
It's helping us, I think, be better employees, right? It's saying, here's how you will succeed at SICK.
The SICK Way is evolving the culture. We do a lot more fun and energetic things together as a whole.
And I think that it really does resonate when you look at, look at all the pillars, right? It's putting it out as a framework gives us a target to shoot for and specific areas for us to focus on.
We all get together and work together as a team.
Being fully empowered to me means that I'm able to make decisions on my own without having to ask my supervisor permission to get the better customer experience that we're looking for.
Act first, do what's right, then we'll ask the questions. Do what you think is the right thing to do, go for it. We trust your gut, we hired you because of that.
I like to prioritize my work and make sure the high priorities get done first, as well as trying to sneak in the lower priorities to get them done in a timely manner as well.
I'll say in my experience, and I've taken my liberty of just empowering, doing what I want to do, because I think, not just because I want to do it, because I think it's the right thing, I've never once been knocked.
It's been able to kind of advance some pretty sizable opportunities that essentially I made the decision whether or not this was important or not, and that feels really good.
One of the things that I do, one of the things I believe in is to grow professionally as well as personally.
My boss gave me the opportunity to learn how to plan. He's like, hey, I think you can do this. Can you take on this project? And I did. It makes me feel pretty important.
It's exciting. Every day there's a new project. There's always a new issue. There's a new solution. There's a new product. There's something new that happens every day here. You can't wait to get to work, man.
I love that SICK celebrates diversity. I think it's really important, and I love the fact that I get to see and others get to see different viewpoints, different perspectives, and that can only be a good thing, right? And it helps with not just the company growth, but personal growth too, and I've experienced that myself.
There is no us and them. They're really, there's no infighting. It's really have respect for other ideas that you may not agree with, but you work through them and build on that. So I think it really does benefit SICK in the long run.
If we all, take a little bit of time out to help someone else, and they take that extra time they save to help someone else, and everyone wins. Everyone completes their tasks and their goals, and I think the company as a whole ends up being stronger.
In my mind, the best example is where employees are coming together to help employees. I mean, those are the things we do professionally. The winning an opportunity as one unified team. Yeah, those things are great. But it's when you've got, and I think, unfortunately, again, bringing up the disaster and the hurricane examples, those are tough things to have gone through, to have worked through, but it brings out the best, right? It brings out the best in people, it brings out the best in the company. It makes you feel good to be part of that company.
When Hurricane Harvey hit, the SICK Way, it just really came home for me with the teamwork and the integrity of the company. Immediately, my boss called me before I was even back home and asked me, Andrea, how are you? How's your home? And I was at home maybe an hour, and I had people from the Houston office meeting me and coming and starting to help me clear out my home. Then to have the entire team that came down from here come down. I mean, I had Tony Pete and Steve Ryan, these are presidents of the company in different areas that came down and were in my home tearing out my home. Showing up at the site, and they're like, Andrea, we've got it under control. Go take care of something else. We've got everything under control. And it was just, It made a lot of petty things that I had issues with just kind of go away. They weren't there anymore because this really showed me what kind of company SICK was, and the teamwork that comes together and the integrity of the people here. It really showed through and really helped me move forward and go, okay, all those little things that I was having issues with don't exist anymore because I know that this company's going to take care of me no matter what. It just really proved how much this company just really works together. Everyone comes together for everyone else.
I think a work relationship is based on mutual trust and mutual respect, and listening to the other person, being in communication with the other person in a way that fosters trust.
And so we're creating this space where you can feel good about trusting. By giving that trust, you're also earning it with others and making it easier for them to trust you.
It gets to a personal point. I know them, I know their husbands or wives, I've heard of their kids, I've met them all at some of the parties that SICK has thrown, or the events, so we get to know each other outside of just, there's Matt, the loud guy who has a beard in the back. That's Matt, who would do anything for any of us, for any of his customers, nice enough guy. So you get out with guys you would never meet in a million years, then the one time a year that you'd call them because there's a problem or you need help, it's not that guy from up north, it's I'm gonna call Brian. And I know Brian, and we're going to get along fine.
When a customer has, when they come to me with an issue, I want to take ownership of that. I want to show, that I'm genuine with the customer. When I talk to people, I want to give my best self. I want to give them everything that I have that I can offer, my knowledge, my attitude, And that also falls almost right into do the right thing. Doing the right thing for the company, doing the right thing for the customer, and then as kind of a personal reflection, do the right thing. What is the right thing to do for the customer and for the company?
To me, everybody benefits from the SICK way, not just SICK employees, but their families, our customers. So I think it really is a foundation for growth in this company.
For me, being younger, I think what's important to me is that we're going somewhere. Seeing the SICK way excites me to be a part of this company.
I can name so many people that have those characteristics and qualities that they don't even realize they have. You're humble, you're respectful, you're trustworthy, you're empowering people to do things, doing all of these things every day.
It's also a big deal to have an organization where I matter. I'm not just a number. I'm not just the person that sits in cube L37. I matter. I matter to the organization. I matter to those around me. And that makes me feel good.
I think when you have good relationships at work, it makes you want to go to work. It makes you want to be there, especially when we're there for so long. It makes you want to do well. It makes you care about your job and care about others and you succeeding and others and you helping others succeed.
I don't have that Sunday night gut, right? Many jobs, many people I've worked with, Sunday night they get this anxiety. I gotta go to work. It's a job, right? Here I don't get that. Here I wake up in the morning, I'm excited to get there. What's the new challenge I'm gonna face here? Because there's always somebody next to me that has either been through it, is going through it, or has advice to get me through it. This is truly a teamwork organization.
This has just made me want to do it more. Make sure that everything I do for the company is in their best interest and that I'm doing what I can for our customers and moving forward, making the company a success. Because if SICK's a success, I'm a success and we can move forward.
And for anyone that's not on board, I'd say get on board. And back to, if it's even trying, one word and applying that to your day in the beginning and at the end of the day, look back and reflect. Did I apply it and how did it change things? And, start from there. And next day, maybe try another word. And then look back after a week and see, wow, that was a pretty good week.